Few rivalries in history have captured the imagination quite like that of Hannibal Barca and the Roman Republic. Their epic clash during the Second Punic War, from 218 to 201 BCE, was a battle for supremacy in the ancient Mediterranean, a confrontation of strategy, courage, and sheer willpower that shaped the destiny of two great civilizations. Today, we dive deep into the story of Hannibal versus Rome, the greatest rivalry in history. Hannibal Barca was born in 247 BCE into a family of warriors. His father, Hannibal Barca, was a formidable Carthaginian general who fought Rome during the First Punic War. Before his death, Hamilcar made young Hannibal swear an oath to forever oppose Rome. After Carthage's defeat in the First Punic War, the city sought to rebuild its power in Spain. By 221 BCE, Hannibal had taken command of Carthaginian forces in Iberia. His boldness soon ignited the flames of war. In 219 BCE, Hannibal attacked Saguntum, a Roman ally south of the Ebro River. Rome demanded Hannibal's withdrawal, but Carthage refused. This act sparked the Second Punic War, a conflict that would last over a decade and test the limits of both sides. In 218 BCE, Hannibal embarked on one of the most audacious military maneuvers in history. Rather than confront Rome by sea, where Rome's naval power was supreme, he marched his army infantry, cavalry, and famously wore elephants over the Pyrenees and the treacherous Alps into northern Italy. This perilous journey cost Hannibal many men and beasts, but it caught Rome completely off guard. Arriving in the Po River Valley, Hannibal immediately won the Battle of Ticinus in the 2nd of November 18 BCE. Followed by a decisive victory at the Trebia River in December. Hannibal's military brilliance shone brightest at the Battle of Cannae in 216 BCE, a battle often cited as a masterpiece of tactical warfare. Facing a Roman force nearly double his own, Hannibal arranged his troops in a crescent formation. As the Romans pressed forward, his center gradually gave way, drawing them in. This ingenious tactic exploited the Roman army's aggression and overconfidence, turning their strength into a fatal weakness. Then, in a stunning maneuver, Hannibal's cavalry encircled the Roman army from behind, trapping them in a deadly embrace. The result was catastrophic for Rome. Estimated 50,000 to 70,000 Roman soldiers were killed in a single day, marking the worst defeat in Roman history. This battle demonstrated Hannibal's unparalleled ability to read the battlefield and manipulate enemy movements with precision. Despite this devastating loss, Hannibal did not march on Rome itself. Instead, he hoped to encourage Rome's allies in Italy to defect, weakening the Republic from within. His strategy relied on fracturing Rome's alliances, believing that a divided Italy would crumble under his pressure. Rome's response to Hannibal's victories was remarkable. Rather than risk annihilation in open battle, Roman generals adopted the Fabian strategy, named after Quintus Fabius Maximus Cunctator, which focused on harassment, attrition, and avoiding direct confrontation. This cautious approach frustrated Hannibal's efforts to secure a decisive victory. Over the next several years, the war became a grinding stalemate. Hannibal controlled much of southern Italy, but Rome's heartland remained secure, and the Republic slowly rebuilt its strength. While Hannibal campaigned in Italy, Rome opened new fronts. In Spain, Roman forces under Publius Cornelius Scipio later, known as Scipio Africanus, began to push back Carthaginian control. After key victories at battles like Illyricum in 206 BCE, Rome regained dominance in Iberia. In 207 BCE, Hasdrubal, Hannibal's brother, attempted to reinforce him in Italy but was defeated and killed at the Meteorus River, a critical blow to Carthage's hopes. In 202 BCE, the war culminated in the Battle of Zama, fought near Carthage in North Africa. Scipio Africanus, now commanding Roman forces, faced Hannibal on his home turf. Scipio's forces neutralized Hannibal's war elephants and used disciplined infantry tactics to break the Carthaginian lines. Despite Hannibal's brilliance and experience, the battle ended in a decisive Roman victory. The defeat at Zama forced Carthage to sue for peace, ending the Second Punic War and marking the beginning of Roman dominance over the Western Mediterranean. Hannibal's rivalry with Rome did not end with Zama. He continued to serve Carthage as a statesman, but eventually fled into exile to avoid Roman capture, dying around 183 BCE. The Second Punic War left an indelible mark on history. Rome emerged as the preeminent Mediterranean power, while Hannibal's tactics influenced military leaders for centuries to come. His daring Alpine crossing, innovative battlefield strategies, and unyielding opposition to Rome have cemented his place as one of history's greatest generals. This rivalry was not just about two armies clashing, it was a battle of wills, cultures, and empires. Hannibal represented the fierce, cunning resistance of Carthage, a city fighting to reclaim its status after a humiliating defeat. Rome embodied resilience, discipline, and the relentless drive to expand and unify. Their conflict reshaped the ancient world, influencing politics, warfare, and the balance of power for generations. Thank you for joining us on this epic journey through one of history's greatest rivalries. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Hannibal and Rome, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more fascinating stories from the past. Until next time, remember, the greatest battles are fought not just with armies, but with minds.